Rick Dollar with Pickin Porch Live, and we are live at the Pickin Porch.
Absolutely.
Josh Grigsby and the county line, man. If you missed this show, you missed a good show. I mean,
Thank you.
I've heard a lot of vocalists, okay, for a lot of years. But dude, you got the pipes.
Well, you know, I've been singing since I was a young boy, and like I said, I grew up listening to all the old time favorites like the Stanley Brothers and you know, Flat and Scruggs, and then I transitioned to country a little bit, and listen to Vince Gill and Garth Brooks and Travis. Not so much Garth Brooks, but Travis.
He's kind of tough to deal with.
Yeah, but
he's got his own thing going.
Yeah, but I tell you, back in the day, it was all one and the same, you know.
Exactly.
But now it's changed a lot. And, but I love that good old bluegrass music, and I sing with my heart.
Man, I'm telling you, and that's the thing. A lot of guys can perform, but when they ain't feeling it, you can tell. And you did your thing tonight, and you did better than some of those names that you mentioned there. I'm telling you, you went from some really good hardcore old time bluegrass to some Vince Gill, and you pulled off a couple, pal, that I didn't think you could do.
Yeah. Well,
now I know.
Well, like I said, I listen to that stuff, and when you love it,
you love it.
You can sing it, and when you can sing it, when you can feel it, you can sing it, and I do it all. I love it, and I sing it, and I feel it, and I sing it.
Because you live it.
That's right.
Exactly. That's what bluegrass and country music and old time music is all about.
Absolutely.
But you guys came a long way to play for us tonight. We had a great crowd in here, and they were just going off, man, every time you played. But you came from what, near Richmond, Virginia?
Yeah, Central Virginia.
Oh my gosh.
Around the Richmond area.
I hope I didn't disappoint you, or the crowd didn't disappoint you.
Absolutely. And I mean, it was a wonderful crowd, and I mean, you could tell they were into it.
They are.
We enjoyed playing and singing for them.
14 years, the Pickin Porch Show is just got its own thing going. And I don't mean that in a negative way. I mean it's just got its own thing.
Right.
And when you can come in and master that like you did tonight, you knew exactly what to do to get the people happy, and it worked out. And we're just really jacked about you being here, man. You had great musicians with you.
Yeah.
I mean, the banjo player was just unreal. You don't hear me say that very often about banjo playing.
Well, he's been playing a long time.
Wow, he told me like 30 years.
Yeah, and he keeps himself in good shape. I mean, that man's 72 years old.
I would have never thought.
And
that.
To stand up there and pick like he does, man. I mean, it's incredible.
And it was a performance.
Yeah.
It wasn't just you guys standing up there picking. You knew what to do and when to do it, and you guys are pretty professional. And I've seen some of these awards. Tell me about these awards that you guys won.
Well, back in 2014, we won the East Coast Bluegrass Championship. That was held up in Gloucester, Virginia.
Wow.
And it was right on Chesapeake Bay at a campground. But I mean, there were hundreds of people there, and I was nervous, but somehow we pulled it off, and the people liked what they heard, and and there were some good bands there. But as a matter of fact, one of the bands we competed against was on the Pickin Porch back in, I think, 2013.
Really?
Yeah, by the name of Open Rail from Ohio.
Right, yeah.
And all those guys are great. Pup and all their boys, we're good friends with them, and I keep up with them on Facebook. And a gentleman down here by the name of Mike Bentley. He's a good friend of mine.
Cumberland Gap connection.
Wonderful songwriter, wonderful singer, guitar player, and it's a blessing to know those people.
Man, let me tell you, there's so many great people in the bluegrass and country music industry now that learned it the way we learned it. Usually from a grandfather or somebody like that that's just said, hey, you got to listen to this.
Yeah, well, like I said, when you listen to singers like Lester Flatt and Bill Monroe from back in the day, even Matt Wiseman.
That's it.
You sit back and you listen to them, and it's like you said, you can feel what they're singing.
That's right.
You can feel it, and you can feel it in your heart, and it gives you a good appreciation and a love for the music.
It sure does.
And you were asking about one of our other awards, well, back in 2015, October of 2015, up Chesterfield, Virginia, we won the Virginia State Bluegrass Championship.
Wow.
And that opened some doors for us, and we play a lot up that way, but we're glad to be able to come down here and share our music with the folks down here in the Bristol area. And,
Bristol's big for this, man.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, if there's anywhere you want to play bluegrass music, it's right this.
It's right here, buddy.
And we enjoy it. And I remember coming to Pickin Porch a few years back when it was over at the mall.
Yeah.
But you know, and I remember saying, if I ever get a chance to play on the Pickin Porch, I'd love to. And lo and behold, you know, you and I started talking. And,
that's it, man.
And I appreciate you inviting us to come down and play, man. We love it.
Anytime, man.
The crowd was great. I mean, the energy in the room was awesome. And I would do it again.
Well, you guys did a great job, and I'm telling you, when you don't, I don't have to do a lot of doctoring. I'm telling you, when I got guys like you up there, man, when I go up there, I get through what I have to get through, but man, they're just chomping at the bit for you guys to start playing again. So,
that's right. That's right. Yeah, and you can tell it tonight.
It is, man.
And
it's
awesome. It was awesome. Yes, it was very great.
We had a good time with you guys, man.
Sure did.
We'll let you guys get some dinner. It's close to what, 10 o'clock now. So we had a huge line out there in at the merch table, which is good.
If you wanted to, I mean, you know, honestly though, you know, we're just like any other bluegrass pickers. If you wanted us to play till midnight, we probably would.
I'm sure you could, man.
But you know, like I said, thank you for having us. And,
no problem.
I just want to let everybody know, if you've never heard of us, Josh Grigsby and County Line, you can like us on Facebook, or you can go to our website at myjgcl.net and see everything that we're doing. And we've got some shows coming up in the next few weeks up in Powhatan, Virginia. We'll be at a restaurant called the County Seat, and we look forward to that. And then we just look forward to finishing out the rest of the year and getting on to next year.
That's it, man. 2017 is going to be big for you guys. It's also going to be really big for the Pickin Porch in downtown Bristol. A lot of huge things going to happen. Everybody needs to just stay tuned, don't they?
That's right.
See all this good stuff.
I'm telling you, you haven't heard. I mean, you haven't seen anything yet.
That's it, bro.
The bluegrass circuit is just it's electric right now.
It is.
I'm telling you. I mean, not just for us, but for many other bands. And man, we not only do we love to play and sing, but I love to sit back and listen to some of the best bands in the business, and some of them that I've heard are from this area.
Yeah,
so, you know, I mean, it's incredible just to be in this area, playing on the stages that I've seen them play on and sing on. Man, it's great. Thank you for having us.
You're ready, ain't you?
Yes.
Man, you ain't never gonna get nothing to eat.
Probably not.
Oh man, want to thank Warhorse Wear, Warhorse and WARE.com. Finest in Christian themed clothing, hats. I want to say a big shout out to those guys. I want to say a big shout out to Pointer Brand for giving me some duds and making me look good. It takes a lot.
You're not that bad.
Oh, I don't know, man. Anyway, Pickin Porch Live. We are live at the Pickin Porch in downtown Bristol every Thursday night. We need to see you here.